Okay, so let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. So now, so we are studying the background story of the first stanza of the Khaggavisāṇasuttaṃ. So here, Ayambana Bajika Bodhisattva Kasabasa Bhagavato Sasane. So Babajit Dawa Araniko Hodawa. So we said the Wusasahasani Etan Kada Bijakada Wadam Buridawa Kalankadawa. So Kama Wachara Dewa Loki Obiji. So Ayambijika Bodhisattva Kama Wachara Dewa Loki Obiji. So he has ordained as a monk. So at the time of the Kasaba Buddha, and so he was forest dweller. And so for 20, so we said Visasahasani 20,000 years, for 20,000 years, he fulfilled or he practiced to Kada Bajagada Wada. Kada Bajagada Wada, we already learned widely in the previous land. After that, Kalankadwa passed away. And so Kama Vajara Dewa Loki Obiji, he was born in the human world and deity. So Kama Vajara Dewa Loki. So actually in the celestial world also we can understand. No, so sometimes if we see Dewa Loki, so it maybe sometimes refers to the Brahma world also. Brahma world also sometimes used as a Deva Loka. That is why here, to be different from the Brahma Loka, so Kamavajara Deva Loki. So he was born as a deity. And the Dato Chawidawa, so passing away from that deities, so Varanasi Renyo, Ega Mahesiya, so Koche Mi Badisande Eghesi. So he passed away from that deity as the deity, and so he takes Badisande Eghesi. So he takes the mother's womb, Badisande Eghesi. So he was fetus in the mother's womb of the Egamhesi, queen consort of the king Varanasi. Varanasi Renyo Egamhesiya Koche Mi in the mother's womb of the queen consort of the king Varanasi. Varanasi Renyo. So Badisande Eghesi. So takes fetus, take as fetus. So a child in the mother womb. So but descended here. And the Kusala 80 yo. So the day he was Gava Santanan Jananti. So clever women know that. So if they have the pregnancy, so immediately during that day, on that very day also, they know that. So I have pregnancy and so on. This Egamahesi, the queen saw also, Saja, Dasan Minyadara, Dasan Inyadara. This queen is one of them. So she also a kind of clever woman. So that is why she knows that. She knows that that's a ma. Then, so Gaba Baditana Renyo Niwe days she informed. Now she has pregnancy. Now she become pregnant. She is pregnant. She become pregnant. So that information she informed to the king. And so Damada Isa. Damada Isa, frequently we can see in the Pāḷi canon, Damada Isa. It is universal law. It is so cosmic law. What is it? So Yam Bonya when they said the Gabi Obane. Actually, so located absolute construction, said the Obane. Said the Obane. When the one west being west, Obane west. So said day is modified by the Bonya one day. So lucky one, meritorious one. So when the meritorious be in west, Cat B is located case. So location here. So in the mother's womb. So when the meritorious be in west in the mother's womb, has been in the mother's womb. So Madu Gamo, a mother, actually a woman, but here it refers to a mother. So a mother, so Gabba Bariharan Labadi, she, obtains the protection for that child. So Gabba Barihara here means so protection. And that's Sama, therefore, so Raja, the king Varanasi, so that's to her. Gabba Barihara Adasi provided so protection for that pregnancy, the child in the mother's womb. So sa she that do babudi from that day on. So nit jona kenji ejohari don labadi. So nit jona. So na adi owna. Nit jona is na adi owna. Adi and owna become the itjona. It become yadaya become the itjona. Very hot. Owna me hot. Very hot. So anything, kenji, anything, very too hot. So ijohari do na labadi does not get to join, does not get to enjoy, to eat. So ijoharati, actually literally, swallow, but here eating also, okay, to eat. So she gets protection for her child. So those protector, so does not give her a chance to eat. So two hot things. So Nijona Genji Ijohari Don Labati. So the same way, Nadi Sita, too cold, anything too cold. So does not allow her to eat anything too cold. And the Nadi Ambilan, too sour. Ambilan means sour. Nadi Ambilan, too sour. So anything too sour also, so prohibited to her. And Nadi Lorna too salty. Nadi Katuka, very severe. Severe. Severe, sorry. Actually, so here, very severe is maybe some taste, too strong taste. Severe, Ketuka. Too strong. So anything too strong in its taste. So too sweet, too sour, too bitter, too salty, and so on. Such a one is called here Nadi Ketukan. very severe, too severe. And the nadi daitaka means bitter, bitter taste, too bitter. Because such a food is prohibited to her. So those protectors do not allow her to eat such a, too hot, too cold, too sour, too salty, and so anything so too strong in its taste. So nadi daitaka, so too bitter also. Okay, why they do that? They do so. So ichyonehi madara ijohade. So ichone means adi only madara ijohade. So he also located absolute construction, passive verbs. So when the too hot thing is eaten by a mother, so gabasa, so to the child in mother's womb, so loha kombi waso we are hoti, it is like he is living in the loha kombi nidya, loha kombi hell. So loha kombi. Okay, what is loha kombi? Here in the DPPN, Digital Pāḷi Prabhane, Dictionary of Pāļi Prabhane, so nidya, so loha komba, loha kombi, loha kombia. So being born there, suffer from the excessive heat, burning, so continuously. So that kind of food too hot, when a mother enjoys, so it makes him a child mother, so in her womb, so heat it successively, continuously. So that is why those protectors so do not allow her to eat anything too hot. And then, so adicide, so that is short way of writing. So we should understand adicide and the previous line, madara ijohade, and the gabasa, and so lokandrika we waso we are hoti. So adicide, lokandrika waso we are. So taking the similar word previous line, so we need to understand. So adicide madara ijohade gaba. So when two cold things eaten by a mother, so it is like that a child was living in the lokandrika nidya. So for the lokandrika nidya, I could not find the explanation how happened there. But in Burmese dictionary, so lokandrika means loka and the andhra. So in the junction of the three universe, so junction of the three universe, so there is a hole or open space. That is a kind of the lokandrika nidya. There no earth, no sky, and no water. So one who has been born in such a head, so they are holding on the air, so upside down their body, and also they have nothing to eat. And then when another being also born there, so at the time the former being see another one, oh, this is food for me. So at the time they try to eat each other. So at the time by touching each other or touching to the wall of that universe, so their body has been broken into pieces, and they fall down to the their parts of the body fall down. So in the end, so there is water. So that water is very heat for them. when their parts of body fall into that water, so that water is localized, boiling oil. So their parts of body, burn it into pieces. So in this way, they feed that. So such a one is called the Lokandrika. So when a mother enjoying two cold things, so it is like that for human, for a child in her womb. So he was in the Lokandrika. He is in the Lokandrika Nirya. And another one, so Ijambila Lona Khuddaka Nikāya Bodhisu. That one also located absolute construction. When so food Ijambila too sour, Adi Lona too salty, and the Khuddaka, Adi Khuddaka too strong, so in its taste. And the Daitaka, Adi Daitaka too bitter. So when such a food was eaten, both these are eaten by mother. So what happened to the child? Satina Palidawa Ambiladini Saitani Wiya Khaggavisāṇasuttaṃ Ingani Deipa Vedanani Honti. So Satina Palidawa, having cut asunder, having cut into pieces with the sword, Satina, and then Ambiladini Saitani Wiya. So here Saitani refers to the Ingani. Saitani Ingani. So Khaggavisāṇasuttaṃ Ingani, the parts of the child was Saitani the pour or sprinkle with the Ambiladini, with the liquid, too sour liquid, too salty liquid, too bitter liquid. So in this way, so his parts of body are painful. So Deipa Vedanani, painful. So Deipa means here, piercing painful. His parts of bodies are piercing painful. So that is why here, so she is not allowed to enjoy such a food, a mother. And also, Adityankamana Thana Nisija Sayana Dobi Nan Niwarendi. So those protector prohibit her, so from walking too long, or too quick, and so on. And the Thana, so standing too long or too quick, and Nisidana and Nisija, sitting too long for a long time, and Sayana, lying down for a long time. So from such a posture also, she is prohibited by those protectors. That is because, so Kochi Gadasa, so Sinjalana Dokha Mahosid, so they said in this way. So though may you not, so you may not produce such a habit, such a, so Sinjalana Dokha, so suffering because of movement. So for the Kochi Gadasa, also here actually Khaggavisāṇasuttaṃ, Kochi Gadasa. So Gada here being, Kochi means in the mother's womb. So Khaggavisāṇa also the same one. So Kochi Gadasa Senjalana Dokha Mahosi. So may there not be such a suffering because of movement to the child in the mother's womb. So for that, they prohibit her, so not to walk too long, not to sit too long, not to stand, not to lie down too long time, for a long time, or too hard, too quick, and so on. And so Mudduga Taranat Tadaya Bhumiyan on the ground. So on the ground where spreaded the soft carpet. Mudduga Tarana. Mudduga means soft and so Tarana means a kind of carpet. So on the ground where so spreading where that soft carpet was spreading. So Jingamadini Madaya Gado Liberty, she get chance to walk, to sit, to stand, to lie down there. Jingamadini Madaya Gado. So here are different reading. So Jingamadini Madaya Gado. So I could not find the meaning of the Madaya, the relevant meaning here. So Madda means intoxicated. Actually here you see as much as. So maybe here should be as much as such. So such walking, lying, standing, sitting, and so on. But so in the previous version, in the next year, different reading. So Jingama Dina Maddan Gado in this way. Jingama Dina Maddan. Jingama Dina Maddan Gado. Also just. So Gado she get chance to do such walking, lying, standing, and sitting, and so on. Okay, and the next line. So when Ganda di Sambanan Sadhu Sabbayan Anna Bana Labadi she obtains. So Anna Bana food and drink. So Sadhu Sabbayan well and proper to that child. Sabbayan means proper, suitable. Sadhu means well, good and suitable to that child. So when Ganda di Sambanan, that food and downward, so taste and smell. So when is a color, so colorful, tasteful, and smell, good smelling, such a food. And also it is good and suitable for the child or to her as well. So such a food and drink she obtains. And also, so even when she walks, so they allow her to walk by holding. So break hit the wawa by holding her womb, her pregnancy, her womb, by holding with her hand. So by holding such a way, so a child in her womb, so does not need to move too much. So that is why. So Brahigit Wawa Nan, Jinkama Bindi, Nisita Bindi, Wota Bindi, whenever she walks, whenever she sits down, whenever she gets up, so she needs to hold her womb. So those protectors, one in her. So don't get up quickly. Hold your womb in. So get up slowly. So walk slowly, sit down slowly, and so on. They remind her. Okay, so that is related to the here Dhammada Isa. So that is truth or rule or law, universal law for the one who is Bonya one, meritorious one, when he has in mother's womb. So such a careness, such a care he is provided to him. And then next paragraph. Okay, so in this paragraph, anything?
Sayadaw.
Mm-hmm.
This sentence, kusala itiyo tata hiva kappa santana janandi here. You see, and the expert ladies, so in the same day they know they are pregnant, right?
All of the
yeah, I mean the day is not refers the body Sunday that day, right? It must be, I think, scientifically it must be like after 1 month or something like that.
Yeah. So commonly, so most of women, they know after 1 month or 2 months. But so here, kusala means skillful. Skillful means they have such an experience. Immediately after they have pregnant, they know that.
That generally is refers after 1 month or 2 months, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Hello.
Yeah, so you said that in the Nisaya, which is the fifth council, instead of Mattaya, it is Mattang.
Okay. So in the Nisaya, break head the wa along the way then. Shidi kona kana de samana. Adichan kamana. Hoshida kada the senado candidly warranty. Yeah, Jingamana dina mataya, no mat, Jingamana dina mataya. So
Dina Mattaya.
So Jingamana dina attaya.
Attaya.
Yeah, Jingamana dina attaya. So so she gets chance to do for the benefits of maybe something. Jingamana dina mataya.
So it means it's Attaya.
Yeah. Okay. So Jengamana dina. So instead of a, in this way, and then with the H sound. Jengamana dina mataya.
So it's like for the benefit of walking and so on.
Yeah.
Oh, for the benefit of walking and so on.
So for the benefit of such a walking, etc. But currently, so Jengamana dini mataya.
Oh. Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. And in the next paragraph, so Sami a woman, so A1, very hariya mana. So giving, holding, or protecting, having protected in this way. So Gāvā very bāga kāli. So kāli here at the time, the located case. So that is a when also okay. Gāvā means here pregnancy, and very bāga means mature. So when that pregnancy become matured, so Sudi Garan. So here new word, Sudi Gara in the dictionary also here, lying in chamber. Lying in chamber. So but we say dawa. So going to the chamber room, chamber. But we say dawa. So that room is only for the a mother So to give birth to a son, such a room is called the Sudikara. So Sudikara Bawi Sayadaw Bijusa Samaye. So in the early morning, in the dawn time, Bijusa means early morning. So Bijusa here early morning in the dictionary. So the time toward dawn. So morning or dawn time also. So Bodhan Vijayi. So give up to a son. Bodhan Vijayi give up to a son. But that Bodhan is modified by the two words. Yeah. Beka deal. Oh, sorry, one word. So Dinya Bonya Lekanu be dam. Dinya Bonya Lekanu be dam is modified to the Bodhan. Ah, yeah, this one also modified to the Bodhan. So Beka de la Madita. So Manosi la Benda Sadisan. So that sign, that child is very tender. So that is why. So he is so similar to the Sadisan. So similar to the Mano. So Manosi la Benda Sadisan. Similar to the so Manobila say Sila Benda. Benda means pounder. Pounder. So Manosi la means a kind of the harbor. Kind of the harbor, so we call the Myanmar Sedan or Myindila. In English translation is red arsenic, red arsenic. So here also you can see. So Manozilla red arsenic in the dictionary. Arsenic. So like the tamarind. Turmeric, not tamarind, turmeric powder, but red color. And also, so mixing, beka de la madi there, madi means mixing, afflicted here, madi, no oppressor, no addida, madida, affected, I was sorry, so mix with beka de la boiled oil or cooked oil. So he is so very tender, a son is very tender at that moment. That is why his skin color is very red. So look like the powder of that. So red arsenic mixed with the cooked oil. And also, so dinya, bonya, lekanu bedan. So dinya, bonya, lekana ubedan. He is endowed with the sign of bonya, the sign of merit. So whenever we see the sign, so we can know, oh, this one is so meritorious one. So endowed with merit in the past life. So and also denya here means not rice or not grain. So denya also here fortune or luck. So he is lucky and meritorious. Such a sign we can see. Sudikada delivery room also. Yeah, is it okay? Yeah, it will be okay. Sudikara in English dictionary, yeah, Sudikara is just lying in chamber room, but in Myanmar translation, that is delivery room. Delivery room also, yeah. Okay, so she gives birth to her child, a son. So he is look like the powder of that red arsenic mixed with the cooked oil, and also endowed with the sign of luck and merit, fortune and merit. So the name. So Benjamin D will say after that. So Benjamin D will say after 5 days. Benjamin D will say 5 days after that. So now him Alenga Briyatan. So Alenga Briyatan also modified to the nan. or so accusative absolute construction also. Him, so decorated alingada briyada, arranged and prepared and decorated. After that, so renew that is so they showed him to the king. That is so. And the Raja Daughter, so the king also was satisfied. And then, so Cha Satya Dadi Hi Ubata Basi, so the king allowed to nurse Ubata Bedi, to nurse him. So with the Cha Sati, Cha means 6, Sati means 60, so 66. Dadi hi. So dadi means foster mother or nurses also. The foster mother is better here. So here you see, so dadi also feminine gender. So chasati also feminine gender, but so chasati here actually in number, so always feminine gender singular, even though you know plural sense. Chasati 66 is plural sense, but with always singular form. It modified to the dadi hi. Chasati ya dadi hi. Dadi hi is accusative as instrumental case plural, but chasatiya is instrumental case singular. So the king was satisfied and so allowed him to order to nurse him with the 66 so foster mothers. So daddy, yeah, foster mother or a nurse or foster mother. So Sabbat Sambadihi, so Veda Mana, so Sabbat Sambadihi, so accomplishment with the everything. With all accomplishment. So Veda Mana, so being is a grow, having growth. So not jira sewa wenyutan babu nadi. Not jira sewa wenyuna. Very soon, wenyutan babu nadi. So here wenyuta. So the meaning of wenyuta has two meanings. Discretion and the puberty. Actually here should be puberty. So he become adult. He become adult. So wenyutan babu nadi. So usage in Pāļi. So when you done babu nadi, you see in the dictionary. When you done to reach the years of puberty or discretion. So puberty. So he reaches to the years of puberty. And then solasa wiso desika mewa samanen. So he also like the accusative, so then a accusative object of the abisengeti, and solasa wiso desi can samana. That one is like the located accusative absolute construction when he is 16 years old. So solasa wiso desi ka mewa samana. Solasa Wuso did Sikan Samana. He when he was 16 years old. So here Sola Wuso did Sika. So this one also, rarely used. Solasa Wusa Odesika. So Odesika means here indicating, referring to memorial, but in the compound with the Wusa of the age of. He is of the age of 16 years, of the age of 16. Solasa means 16, of the age of. So combined with the without desika. Samanam, so Raja, Raji, Abisenji. Raja, Rijji, Abhisenji. So Abhisenji is sprinkling tree with water and also others. So consecrate or select somebody to do something. Select. So consecrated, Abhisenji. So here also, when he was 16 years old, so the king selected him as the kingship, as the rulership Rajji. Consecrated him as a rulership.
So Sayadaw,
Yeah.
if we take that to be the accusative absolute, then what is the object of Abhisenji?
Damn.
So we have to understand that there is a tang there.
Yeah. Object of the Abhisenji is Dan, and the Solas what's the Gansamana also as the simple way of referring to the dam also.
Okay, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
Sayadaw,
Yeah.
may I ask Sayadaw?
Uh-huh.
I'm a bit confused about the using na, Sayadaw, because in here na chirasewa, Sayadaw translate very soon. Why not translate not long? That's the question one. And then also before na, I forgot how to say. Not salty, like how to say. I think not salty, but Sayadaw translate too salty. So my how to say, my point is it okay if translate na as not a negation, but using the Sayadaw way, like too salty and then very soon? My question is, we need to emphasize the negation na or not?
So
When translate.
not long, not so long, also okay, but that means also very soon. Yes, most scholar also in this way translate. Here you see, ajira, so not long ago or lately, newly, and so on. Yeah, literal meaning of the najira sewa, so not so long, also okay. Not so
Okay,
long.
so two way can be used when we translate this Sayadaw.
Yeah, two way.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. Okay, so he was consecrated as a kingship, and then so vivida nadaka ni jasa ubatabesi. So ubatabesi. So vivida nadaka ni. So vivida means various, nadaka means dancers. So jasa means to him. So ubatabesi. So ubatabesi here, past tense, that past tense singular. So that is why here subject we should understand as a Raja. So the king allowed so various dancers to nurse him, to serve him, to entertain him. Ubatabesi. So here subject is Raja. So Vivida Nadakani is a nominated case. So accusative case, plural, neuter gender. And the Abhisaito Raja Bodho Rajankarisi. So Abhisaito Raja Bodho, the consecrated son of the king, consecrated prince, selected prince, Abhisaito Raja Bodho, selected prince. So Rajankarisi. That one is, Pāḷi use it. Rajankarisi means ring, R-E-G-I, R-E-I-G, and reign. Ruled over, governed. region. So region Karesi, we cannot divide these two up. So grammatically, region is object of the Karesi, but together only single meaning in English, rain or rude. So selected prince, consecrated prince, reigned. So Namena Brahmadatta, by name Brahmadatta. So his name was Brahmadatta. So when he reigned, so Sakala Jambu Dibe. Sakala Jambu Dibe. Sakala means entire, whole. So Jambu Diba. Okay, Jambu Diba. So Diba means island. Jambu means rose apple. So in the dictionary. So Jambu Diba, the country not rose apples. That means India. So in the country of India, or in the country of the entire country of rose apple. And also in that country, so Visatiya Nagara Sahasi. So here also you see the what number Visati. Visati is 20. So it modified to Nagara Sahasi. Okay, but so Nagara Sahasi is located case plural form. So Visatiya is actually located case singular. Feminine gender. So such a number, Visati, Desati, Chati, Sadati, Asiti, Navuti. Those numbers are always feminine gender, singular. So previous word also, Chasati also we have here, Chasati. So Visadiya Nagara Sahasi. So in the country of rose apple, there are 20,000 cities. 20,000 cities. Visadiya Nagara Sahasi. Visadiya Nagara Sahasi. So usage of the number in Pāļi also, Visati in the many discourses also we familiar. So Banja Bhikkhu Satta, 500 monks. Banja Bhikkhu Satta, 500 monks. In this way, quantity. So quantity of passing of things is between two numbers. Banja Bhikkhu Satta or Banja Bhikkhu Sahade, Sadehi, Bhikkhuhi, and Sangehi, and so on. So here also Visadiya Nagara Sahasi. And the previous here. So Benja Visadiya Nagara Sahasi. So in the rose apple country, and also Visadiya Bhikkhu Sahasi also located case. So in 20,000 cities. In 20,000 cities, so he became a king. He reigned. And also about the Sakala Jambu Diba, so the commentators continue explaining. So Jambu Dibe hi Bobe Chedura Sisi Nagara Sahasani Ahiso. So commonly, so Jambu Dibe in that country, Jambu Diba. So Bobe in the past. So Chedura Sisi Nagara Sahasani Ahiso. There were, so Chedura Sisi Chetur Asiti. So 84. And the Nagara Sahasani, so 1,000 of cities. 84,000 cities. There were 84,000 cities in the Jambu Diba before, in the past. But so Dani Bari Hayan Dani Sati Ahiso. So there were 16,000 cities are there were 60,000 cities, ruin, very high and ruin, perished, fallen away. After that, after that, so Brihayantani Chatalisan. So Chatalisan, 40,000. Oh, so Chattalisa. Brihayani Sati. Chatalisan is Sati. So Chattalisa. So actually 84,000 Chadura city. After the Brihayandani Chattalisa. Chattalisa also 40. Brihayandi is a 60. Dani Brihayandani. So actually this Sati so should be understood together with the Nagara Sahasani. So Dani Brihayandani Sati Ahiso. Oh, sorry. So first in the first stage, first step, so 20,000 cities are perished, ruined. So at that time only 60,000 are remained, and again another 20,000 so fallen away. So that is why so only 40,000 cities are remained. But so Sabba Kala Sabba Bri Hayana Kali Pana. So in the minimum, so at least Sabba Bri Hayana Kali. So in maximum, so decreasing. So we said the Hondi. So there are 20,000 cities. So now 20,000 cities, or at the time of the King Brahmadatta, so there were 20,000 cities. That is, so most of cities are already ruined in maximum. Only 20,000 still remain. So Ayenja Brahmadatta Sabba Brihayana Kali Obiji. So this Brahmadatta also was born. So at the time of maximum ruin of those cities, that is only 20,000 cities. So Dinasa we said D, so Nagara Sahasani Ahiso Dina, therefore, Asa to him. So we said Nagara Sahasani Ahiso, there were only 20,000 cities. So we said the Basada Sahasani, there were, so in each city there will be one palace or mansion. So that is why 20,000 palace. And the wizard Hati Sahasani, there will be 20,000 elephants. And the wizard Asas Hasani, 20,000 horses. Wizard Ratas Hasani, 20,000 chariot or wagon. And wizard Badi Sahasani, so 20,000 infantry, 20,000 member of infantry. So foot soldier, Badi. And the wizard 80 Sahasani, so 20,000 women, so who are entertained to him, 20,000 women. Okay. So, okay, we could not finish this paragraph. Okay, up to now, any question?
Yes,
So,
Sayadaw.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
okay. Sayadaw here. Tena sa Vesadi Nagara Sahasani Aheson. So that means there were 20,000 cities for him, right?
Right.
But the following we also have the Vesadi Padasada Sahani or something like that. But this one is only 20,000. This 20,000 is in each city or just one city. There's one. It become like 20,000.
So as you know, so 20,000 city, 20,000 palace. That means so a single city, a single palace.
Yes, but we also have the, you see, Vesadi Hati Sahasani, Vesadi Asa Sahasani. That means like one city, only one elephant and one horse.
Yeah. Based on that one, maybe possible your thought. But not exactly.
But it is possible, like one city, there's like maybe 20,000 horses, 20,000 elephants or something like that in each city.
Yeah. Maybe that one also possible because Masada is not just repository, palace, mansion also. Mansion. If we
Yes,
say palace,
yeah, but I'm doubt about the following one, about the horses and the elephants, all the
chariots. Maybe it is possible. So in each city there will be 20,000 elephant, 20,000 horses, 20,000 chariot, and so on. That is possible. That should be. I mean.
Oh, okay, thank you, Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, hi Sayadaw.
Hello.
Yeah, I got a question about the word upattati. So upattati, is it transitive or intransitive, Sayadaw?
Upattati, where?
So here in this then it is upattapesi, so that is causative form. But I mean it comes from the verb upattati, right?
Yes, upattati.
So upattati, is it transitive or intransitive, Sayadaw?
Upattati. So intransitive also. Here in the.
Yeah, so here we have Raja Vividanataka Nijasa Upattapesi. So the king made various actors wait or attend to him or wait for him. Right? So
Yes.
but here Asa is the later case.
Okay.
So
for that.
Yes, so does that mean that it's intransitive?
Of course. In the Vyakarana, okay, Kijayana. So in the Khuddaka chapter, why not Sutta?
Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Yes, may I have this idea with his question? Because normal verb upattati is upattati is intransitive verb, but is transitive verb become to causative verb. That is upattapesi. So that is a causative verb. So causative verb becomes intransitive verb. So asa. So intransitive verb asa, if we is the dative, if we consider as acoustic sense.
So actually, my mistake, not dative, genitive. So here you see in the Sutta number 300, so in the Khuddaka chapter, so these rule Gati, Bodhi, Puja, Bata, Hara, Kara, and so on. So they can be used as a causative form. So at that time they have a single object, but when they change to the causative form, there will be two objects. So here, Buddhi saw, Buddhi sang, garment, gamayadi. You see, two
Yes,
objects,
yes.
Buddhi sang, and the garment as well. But so Buddhi saw, Buddhi say na wa, garment, gamayadi, Buddhi saw, Buddhi sasa wa, and so on. Also, so you know, instrumental accusative case, instrumental case, as well as a genitive case also.
Okay, so I guess the
Yeah,
question
so it's
is,
based
so the question, yes, I'm sorry. But so the
Okay.
question is the what kind of verb is upatati? Is it transitive or intransitive?
Ubatadi. So should be, you know, intransitive.
It's intransitive.
Yeah, ubatadi is intransitive because
Well,
so.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, please, Sayadaw.
So because this is because of the causative form object, this is just a kind of receiver. Wait for him, like the wait for. Cares for him, nurse for him, give service to him, and so on. This is
Okay,
just a receiver, no object.
Okay, so but in this case, asa is the genitive case, is dated case, right?
Dated.
Dated case, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so upatat is intransitive. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, thank
Intransitive.
you, Sayadaw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hello, Sarah. May I have one question? Yeah, about I hear some very family with us, but sometimes I could not analyze the information, the word. So I hear some is aorist verb, third person plural, as normally it's rooted bu and the base is ho. But aorist how become the he, just a he. Why is it become he?
In grammar, so we cannot say all the time why. So verb to be in every language is irregular. So here verb to be, but in English, so am, and it is, are. But for the past, was, where. So why? Can you see?
That is, we can explain this one because it depends on the subject. We can divide be, can, am, is, are.
Okay. So in most language, so verb to be is irregular form. So in Pāli, so for the verb to be, mostly we use, you know, root as, as well as, you know, root bu. But root bu, commonly, you know, regular, you know, conjugation. But for that such a past tense, no, sometimes a horsey, a he so, and the, you know, in the past tense also he city, and so on. And in the future tense also some irregular changes we have. So that is why, you know, easily to remember. So verb to be or root bu or root has, they have, you know, nature of the irregular change happen.
So according to Pāli grammar, so root bu and become u become o and o change to a. That is Pāli tradition. So, but we can explain about Western scholar grammar. Why is it become a?
Some scholars idea, so to be different vowel. So actually a horsey, so you are in the ahor or in the C, East, they have different. So that is why it is okay. But for the plural form, so if we use also, so here O also labial sound, O, U also labial sound. That is going to be different. So O is changed to the A in this way also. That one also just possible explanation. We don't have any other, reference, any other similar example.
Yeah, it's okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's for
thank you, sir.
So Sayadaw,
yeah.
I think in a Gāthā Akya chapter 480, it mentions the root who. They can change it to he, her, or ho, he, or the he, something like that.
It is very shortcut.
Yes,
Yeah.
that means, yeah, we can do it that way.
Yeah, it's okay. Since Pāḷi tradition, we can follow the evidence, but Western scholar, we cannot explain the how to become O, become A.
Yeah, this one, you see, there are many arguments about that. Changes, the sound changes.
The language has irregular changing. Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, we should stop by saying sadhu.
Sadhu, 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 sadhu. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.